New details now on a mystery in Southwest Miami-Dade. A young nuclear engineer stabbed and left to die after a house party, and police have no idea who did it. CBS 4's Hank Tester is live at Miami-Dade Police Headquarters with more. Hank.
Well, they do know there's a whole lot of witnesses involved in all this. Their task is to track them down and eventually the guy that did the stabbing. Let's take a look. Family and friends heartbroken, remembering a special young man stabbed to death, 33-year-old Alexander Restrepo. FSU graduate, nuclear engineer, worked at Turkey Point nuclear plant. Late Saturday night, Restrepo was attending a party on Southwest 147th Street.
We don't know how it started, we don't know why it started, and that's what we're trying to find out. So somebody that was there in one of these groups has to know more.
Miami-Dade detectives hoping that surveillance video will provide some critical evidence. There were 50 to 60 persons in attendance at the party.
By the time he has to leave, he's confronted by a group of guys. They exchange some words. They keep walking. A few houses down, the same individuals that confronted him at the exit, now they get into another argument. Now it starts escalating. This is where it becomes physical. They get into actual physical altercation, and at one point, he ends up getting stabbed.
I know what you want to hear. I know what you
Friends say that Alexander Restrepo was close to his mother, his family, an enthusiastic athlete, was an organizer, got friends together, was stabbed in the back multiple times.
We don't know exactly if he was invited, if he was not invited. That's obviously going to be figured out eventually, but he was there.
Well, back live, all kinds of people, as we said, at that party. The police, know that someone out there knows something. If you do, 305-471-TIPS, that's Crime Stoppers. That's the very latest. I'm Hank Tester, CBS 4 News. Tonight, back to you.
Thank you very much, Hank.